What is going on, guys? Real quick before this video gets started, I just wanted to remind you that Fifth Please Supply is now live. It is my clothing brand that I decided to start, and if you missed that video, that will be linked down below if you want to get caught up to speed on how I came up with the name, the message, the motto, and all the plans moving forward with the brand. You can also cop this very shirt that I'm wearing right here at fifthpleasesupply.com if you guys want to go over there. We still have some supplies left, but it's just another way that you guys can support the channel. Anyways, with all that being said, let's head on to the video. All right, here we go. Goodness, I don't have a lot of room. So before we get started, I do have to apologize. The past couple videos have been nothing but fixing issues with my cars, and I just have to be smart with my money. So I want to get all the problems fixed before we get into the fun stuff of modifying. So this should be the last video of fixing stuff wrong with my car. Fingers crossed nothing else happens, but next video I should have parts coming in for the white 2.5 RS, so stay tuned for that. The topic at hand, we are going to be changing out all the brake pads on this car, as well as changing out these end links, the front sway bar end links. I've noticed a rattling every time I lock my car and take a turn, so I'm going to start with these end links, and then I think I have O2 sensors that went out. And after that, well, your boy doesn't really have plans after that, so we're just going to have to take it by ear. First things first, let's just deal with the... Am I loosening it or tightening it? Down is loosened. That is not loosening at all. It's on pretty tight. There we go. Now it broke loose. I am going to be curious what sort of stuff we find on this car. I've never taken the wheels off and thoroughly inspected what anyone else has done with it. On the backside, we have some chunky spacers, which I'm not pretty happy about. So we're going to be taking those off when we do the rear brakes. Take that out. Then we pull this off, put this somewhere. I like to replace the bolts where they go, because who knows where they're gonna go if I put them somewhere else. Actually, these brake pads don't need replaced. Yeah, that is a ton of life on them. So I'm just gonna leave that. That's a good thing. The reason why I was gonna do brakes is because the rear brake squeaks a ton. And I thought the brake pads were going out, but I guess not all the brake pads are gonna be needing replaced. So, I mean, that's a good sign. I bought them because I was gonna do the job, but that's good that now I have spares. Good I didn't have to replace them. I'm happy about that. So the next thing at hand is, I don't know if you guys can see it too well. I try to put this light here so you guys have good lighting, but this right here, sway bar end link. I believe the bottom bolts are 12 mils and the top bolts are 14. That's what I have, and that's what we're going to go with. Sweet. It's going by a little too easy, and I don't like that because I know something's gonna pop up or it's gonna be a hindrance. But then this should just pop out like that. So it went like this. Fat end on top, skinny end on bottom. Should have this right hither. I also want to apologize. I understand this kind of stuff it's not the most entertaining, but I wanted to try to get more content out for you guys, and well, this is pretty much all I got right now because my cars are nothing but problems. So here's the new versus old. Don't really know why this would be the issue, but it was cheap. I might as well just do it while I'm here. Come on, there we go. Sweet, all right. So, one side, brand new end link. We thankfully did not have to change the pads, which I'm hoping it's for all of them. I'm a little worried on that one back there because, like I said, it was making a very obnoxious squeaking noise, and I'm a little scared that the caliper itself might be seized up, but we'll worry about that when we get there. I'm not going to bore you guys with another POV of doing the same exact thing, so enjoy the time lapse. now since that's done, you guys cannot see anything. I'm not gonna film down here just because I'm on the ground and there's obviously not much room. So there is one O2 sensor that we are going to need to take out, and then the other one is somewhere, I haven't decided yet. It's like in this general region. Like I said, I'm not filming this just because I'm already uncomfortable and I will never be able to get a good angle for you guys. So I'm going to take these two guys out and then we can move on to the rear section. Okay, so some unfortunate news. I was able to get the O2 sensor that was downstream, but I wasn't able to get the O2 sensor that was upstream. So I'm gonna have to worry about that at a later date. But here we are towards the rear section of the vehicle. And here is what I found on the car. This to me seemed like a pretty big spacer. Now, I never used spacers before. I've never dealt with them, but to me this seems pretty large. Now, I don't know, maybe you guys know more. Just let me know in the comments if this is an excessive amount. Personally, I don't like spacers just because I feel like it puts excess stress on parts that doesn't need to be. So this is going to be coming off. I did notice that the wheel was flush with the wheel well, and I figured that had to do with some sort of spacer, but I didn't realize it was gonna be like this. This is also the side where the brakes are squeaking, so I'm gonna be betting my money on these brakes need changed. I'm hoping it's not the caliper, just because I don't have the caliper, I have the brake pads, but this thing definitely needs to come off. Hello? I just pulled this off the charger. Alright. Gotta go to plan B. You know, it can never be easy. It can never be easy. This thing's stuck now. More proof how I'm an absolute idiot. So, this thing right here. Obviously, it wasn't working the first time. That's because, see this? I had to change it from 1 to 3. So now, here we go. Finally, this thing is off. And I can sleep better at night. On a serious note, we have to see if these brakes are low. And by the looks of it, they are, I'm gonna put the camera down, try to diagnose it with myself because you guys are like right in my face and I can't concentrate, but I'm gonna take this off. So, I'm not having the best day. The GoPro died. I have no idea where I left off, but I took the spacer off. I checked the brake pads. I think the caliper is a little bit seized. These brake pads don't look too terrible. Obviously, I think a garage is gonna tell me to replace them eventually, but they're fine right now. We just have to take this off, and then hopefully problems with the white car are done. All right. So, now since I'm done with that, I'm genuinely probably done with Subarus. Not my cars. I'm still got stuff to build. But next car I get, you heard it here first, I'm gonna get an Evo. We're gonna buy an Evo, make it mid 400s. I think that'll be nice fun little project. So if somehow you guys are watching this at this point in the video, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna get an Evo. Is this not going in perfectly? You know what, screw it, I'm not using them anyway. I'm done. This is done. Okay, so it's been maybe like 2 days, and I took out more things that I would have liked to, but I ended up revisiting the O2 sensor that I needed to take out. It was upstream, not downstream, the one upstream, and boy howdy, I couldn't for the life of me get this thing out. But obviously, you know, it's out now, but you can tell it's like mangled. I fought this thing through and through, and I had to end up taking out the headers, as well as, I think this is a muffler, but the headers had to come out because I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it with it in the car. But the good news is we got it out after very many hours of trying to get this out. It is out, so finally I can put the new O2 sensor back in, and then I have to somehow put this in by myself, and that is just another project. After all that is put back together, this should be ready to hit the road once again until I have to fix something else, because, you know, Subaru things. But I will be busy doing that, and I'm not looking forward to it. All right, I really have to get better with these outros. I make the video and then I just completely forget to film an outro, but here we are back at the same place I did the intro, and that's because I'm filming the intro as well as filming the outro because I just got lazy and forgot about it. So it's been a couple days since the last clip that you guys saw, and I'm pretty sure that all the issues on the GC8, the 99 RS, are completely done, minus the fact that I do have to replace the gas tank. That's because it has like a little hole up top. I just really don't want to do it. But other than that, all the issues with, not this car has a lot of issues, but not this car, but all the issues with the 2.5 RS should be resolved. And next video, we should be into some aftermarket parts for the 99 Subaru. Stay tuned for that. I know it's been a long time coming for the aftermarket parts, but like I said, I wanted to get all the issues done with the car first until we hopped in to some of the good stuff. But I know I said it at the beginning of the video, but just to remind you guys, Fifth Please Supply is now live. It is my clothing company. If you missed the video, it'll be linked down below. I'm not going to go into a whole spiel about it because I said it at the beginning of the video. But ladies and gentlemen, that's effectively going to end today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Obviously, if you did, make sure you leave it a big thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next upload.